This one scene where a character was like, "You'll be back, she'll be back," and she leaned over to me, she's like, "That's what they always say." And I was just like, it was just so cute. It was a cute experience. Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so today I will be discussing the review of The Color Purple. So if you want to know my thoughts, my opinion of the new Color Purple, stay tuned. Okay, so it is Christmas Day. First of all, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays, everybody. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, but I just came from the movie theaters to see The Color Purple, and I wanted to get on here just to kind of talk about my thoughts about it and just like the common themes that I saw in the original film, and also in the current film now, and even the play, because I did see the play back in, I think, 2005. I saw the play on Broadway, and there were common themes. I will say, if you have never seen the original Color Purple, if you have never seen the play The Color Purple, I do recommend seeing this film, because it was an amalgamation of all three of those things. Like, it's a new film, but it also had elements from the original film and also the play. So I definitely will say, if you haven't seen it, you're not going to miss anything. It's actually going to benefit you to watch this film. But last night I rewatched The Color Purple because I was like, let me have a fresh eye. I've seen The Color Purple so many times, but I haven't seen it within this year. So I was like, let me revisit it. So I wanted to kind of see if there were common themes in this film. And I would have to say there were still the common themes of, I'll say there's 4 themes. The number one theme I definitely seen was, hear me out, it was daddy issues. Every main figure in this film was going through some type of force of having issues with their father, whether it be Albert, Mr., who never could quite stand up to his father and he was constantly bullied by his father, but also he kind of took on that role, that same generational cycle also allowed him to have that dynamic with his own son Harpo. We saw the dynamic between Silly and her father Alfonso, which I didn't know that was his name in the original one, but in the play we saw that theme even with Nettie, and then we come to find out more things about their father or whatever. Then Suge also had you know, the theme of being the prodigal daughter, and kind of being, you know, I don't want to say denounced by her father, but her father wasn't really happy with the decisions that she made in life, and he was kind of mad that she went towards secular music and the secular life versus, you know, a Christian life. So like, those were the common themes without spoiling too much, I guess. Am I spoiling anything? Hope that's not spoiling. But anyway, that was the common theme. Of course, love, being in search of love, or also not feeling loved, the hope for love, like that was a common theme as well. And then I would say like forgiveness was another theme as well. And yeah, that was 3 things that I just said, but it was like one more, I guess, like hope was also another theme. But overall, I would say this film did a really great job. Now, this film is a musical, okay? And I am someone who, I'm on the fence about musicals. Like, I love Dreamgirls, I love Little Shop of Horrors, but sometimes when it gets to other musicals, like I'm just like, no. But this actually was really, really good. Like, there was a couple of new songs, because I don't remember this on the play, but like Harpo has a song that I like, Sophia has a song that I like. Oh, also, this was another common theme that I saw. Okay, so because this was majority of a black cast, and it really showed like the black experience, black community, it also there was one instance where we were able to see through all the things that they're going through in this black community. When you go outside of that black community and you have to experience another force, which is racism. So I really think it really showed you like you're having this internal conflict within your community, but then also when you go outside of your community, you have to deal with this, and it can really break you. Because one of the strongest, one of the strongest figures, or the strongest characters in this film, was not broken by her community. She was broken by people outside of her community. And I just like that. So it did a great job of just showing that one example, but seeing like all the stuff that this person had to go through inside of their community, but then also this, which is even heavier, that they have to go through, which is systematic racism. Anyway, that happened in all of the movies, and I'm trying to talk without saying too much, but I mean, who hasn't seen The Color Purple? I'm not trying to but I don't know, maybe some people haven't seen The Color Purple. But overall, I would say like, just like, regardless, I know in the 80s, like, people didn't want Steven Spielberg to, you know, direct this film because it was a black story written by Alice Walker, and they were uproar about that. But also, this is not an easy watch, in the sense of like, I feel like this film, the newer film, is an easier watch than the original film. The original film is like sad. It's sad, but they have their like funny moments, because that's the black experience. Like, you could see, like, even on social media, like, when we're going through some stuff, like, the black community is going to find a way to laugh at it, and that's what we do. Like, we do that best. Like, even in hardship, we're going to laugh, and it did have them elements, but I feel like this film was much more happier than the original. Yeah, it had like somber moments, it had like just endearing moments, but it also had moments where you're like, I hate this character, like I hate this freaking character. I think Blitz did a really great job. It was beautifully shot. There was like multiple scenes by the water, which I don't remember, other than like, of course, Harpo's like juke joint, that was by the water as well. But it's just like one scene, it just reminded me of Daughters of the Dust. It's like one scene that they constantly kind of revisited by the water, by the ocean, that I freaking love. But I really enjoyed this movie. It was a great rendition of adding elements from the old movie. I will say, like, if you're gonna watch this movie, like, do try to watch the original one. And oh, the other thing that I was saying, like, I know a lot of people were mad of the black representation of black male figures, but I honestly think that is something to kind of like, this wasn't written to diminish like black men. I think it was like to shed a bigger light, like, because like I said, like, there was a common denominator theme of like daddy issues, and like this affected not only the men in the film, but it also affected the women. And I think that it showed a big, like, that is a big part of like that cycle of like having a tarnished relationship with your father, or kind of like I don't want to say a flaw, but just like having maybe not the healthiest relationship with your father. It really can shape who you are And then you see other figures who had, and that's also with mothers, like there were figures in this film who didn't have a relationship. They had a relationship with their mother, but their mother, you know, is no longer around, so that also shapes who they are. It also showed like how women are different, and men are different. Harpo is not like his spot, is not like Albert. He's different. Sophia is not like Silly. They're different. They're different. These are different people. Although they are all black, they are different. They have different personalities. Sophia is completely, Suge is completely different from Silly or Sophia. Like they're different. They may have like strong personalities, but they're still different. And it just shows you, even in it, like we're not a monolith. But yeah, overall 10/10/10s across the board. I really enjoyed this film. The theater was packed. Like I was like, oh, okay, to my left. And then I was sitting next to like an older black woman, and she would like from like time to time like reach over and like say stuff to me during the theater. Like it was like this one scene, it's not really a spoiler, but this one scene where a character was like, you'll be back, she'll be back, and she reached over, leaned over to me, she was like, that's what they always say. And I was just like, it was just so cute. It was a cute experience. And I really enjoyed the film. Get your tissues out because you will cry. Like the whole theater, you can hear sniffles. So like it is a great film. I do highly recommend it. This is actually a film that I would purchase on DVD. I'm starting to want to reinvest in like purchasing DVDs now, because they're getting weird with these streaming services. They're taking stuff off of certain services and stuff like that. So I would rather have like a tangible copy of films now. So I would definitely invest. And they had us do a survey after the film, and I have never did that before. And one of the surveys was, would you buy this as a DVD? And I actually took the survey and I said yes. So yeah, but anyway, that concludes my review. Let me know if you are going to watch The Color Purple, if you've already seen it. If you have seen all three, the original, the play, and the film, the current film by Blitz, yeah, let me know. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.